Because we are currently shrinking Earth to Pluto's size, we can actually say that we live in a small world after all. How, though, might the atmosphere change if our planet were so small? Why would the planet's temperature rise? And how may gravity impact the availability of our water? Could the moon tie us to its tides? Could life still exist on our planet? Hello and welcome back to our channel, The Juicy Truth. If you got a thirst for knowledge that never quits, then do subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to never miss an update from us in the future. So what would the world look like if Earth was as small as Pluto? Turns out, it would be a pretty crazy place. In this video, we're going to show you what the world would look like if our planet was the size of its smallest neighbor. Just beyond Neptune's orbit, Pluto is located at the edge of the solar system. It was formerly thought of as a planet. However, in 2006, scientists downgraded the celestial entity to a dwarf planet, all because Pluto isn't large enough to be gravitationally dominant in its own orbit. After all, this dwarf planet is just around 2/3 the size of the Moon. So how would 8 billion people fit on Earth if it were as tiny as Pluto? Well, you could wave goodbye to your personal elbow room. Yep. Everyone would need to be crammed into a space that is a little larger than Russia, and 71% of it is made up of oceans. The good news is that there would still be space for everyone on this smaller Earth. Just barely. You would have around 1.5 tennis courts to yourself, along with everyone else on the planet. The issue is that it ignores the additional space required for roads, hospitals, and airports. As soon as we construct those, space would become limited. You won't have enough space to adequately accommodate everyone if you also include all the uninhabitable regions, such as deserts and mountains. However, it would be simple for you to flee if you were searching for a swift escape. You might rise nearly 25 feet in the air with a single jump. In addition, you would get a breathtaking view of the horizon for approximately 10 seconds throughout that leap. Because there would be less friction, you could run more quickly, but be cautious of slippery surfaces. Because there wouldn't be enough gravity to hold you in place, they could send you flying a great distance. Also, avoid exhausting yourself too much with all this running because the air pressure would similarly be low on this dwarf planet. Therefore, it would feel like you were standing on a hilltop that is 16,404 feet high wherever you are. Yes, you would be gasping all the time if there was less oxygen in the air. Perhaps this high-altitude sickness will make you dizzy. It could, however, be fatal if you're unlucky. If a Milky Way always contained a miniature Earth, even that would not be the worst-case situation. The absence of gravity would technically render Earth uninhabitable. In order to maintain water on its surface, a planet must have a mass that is at least 2.7% that of the Earth. According to a Harvard research, Earth's vast seas would not exist today if it had developed 4.5 billion years ago to be the size of Pluto. Now, how would this affect the Moon? Charon, Pluto's largest moon, doesn't actually revolve around the dwarf planet. Instead, they are tidally locked with the same sides facing each other at all times. Because of our opposing gravitational pulls, our miniature Earth would be fixed in place facing the moon in the same direction for all time. All of this, though, would be the least of our issues. Earth's interior core would be substantially colder if it were this small. Now on the surface, that may sound good. Because the tectonic plates wouldn't be moving anymore, earthquakes would halt. Volcanoes would transform into harmless mountains. Unfortunately, without the heated molten core, Earth wouldn't have a shielding magnetic field. Without this, the sun's radiation would burn our planet. Now, what if Earth was not created to be the size of Pluto? What if it suddenly shrank instead? Well, then our planet would retain its mass. However, the surface gravity would be 30 times more than it is currently. The human body can survive on a planet with 4 times the gravity of Earth with extensive training, but a planet with a gravity 10 times that of Earth, that would be enough to break your bones. If you used to weigh 75 kilograms, you would currently be around 2,300 kilograms. Every move you make will require significant muscle force, which you may not have no matter how hard you try. A dwarf Earth would inflict widespread catastrophe. It has the potential to destroy everything we cherish about this world, leaving humanity gasping to breathe for dear life. Maybe we'd have a better chance if the planet was bigger. What if Earth was Jupiter's size? Keep an eye out since that's a story for another video on the juicy truth. If you liked the video, and if it added to your knowledge, make sure to turn the black thumb blue and share the video with your friends. We will see you soon in our next video. Thanks for watching.